Growing your own food is incredibly rewarding. There's a special kind of joy that comes from nurturing a plant from a tiny seedling to a fruit-bearing beauty. But not everyone has a big garden or a spacious backyard to grow their favorite plants. That's where container gardening comes in. It makes it possible for anyone, regardless of space, to grow delicious tomatoes. You can grow them on balconies, patios, or even windowsills. All you need is a container, some soil, and a sunny spot. Tomatoes grown in containers are easier to manage. You can move them around to catch the best sunlight and protect them from harsh weather. You have complete control over the soil quality, the amount of water they receive, and the sunlight they get. This means healthier plants and better yields. Container gardening is a fantastic way to start gardening, especially for beginners. It's less intimidating and more manageable. Setting up a container garden is simple and straightforward. With just a few basic supplies, you can create a thriving mini garden. Plus, there's nothing quite like the taste of fresh, homegrown tomatoes. They are far superior to store-bought ones. Imagine making a salad with tomatoes you grew yourself. The flavor is unmatched, and the satisfaction is immense. There's truly nothing quite like the experience of growing your own food and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Tomatoes come in many shapes and sizes. Some varieties are better suited for containers than others. Bush tomatoes are perfect for pots. They stay compact and don't need staking. Tumbling Tom is a great choice for beginners. It produces cascades of sweet cherry tomatoes. For larger tomatoes, try Patio Princess or Bush Early Girl. If you want something unique, consider Sun Gold for its delicious orange fruits. Choosing the right container is important for healthy tomato plants. Tomatoes need plenty of room for their roots to grow. A pot that's at least 12 inches wide and deep is ideal. Make sure it has drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. Use a good quality potting mix. Look for one that's labeled for vegetables or tomatoes. These mixes are light, airy, and drain well. When planting, bury the tomato stem up to its first set of leaves. This encourages stronger root development. Section 4, Tomato TLC, watering, feeding, and keeping pests at bay. Tomatoes need regular watering, especially in containers. Check the soil daily to ensure it remains moist but not waterlogged. Consistent moisture is key to preventing issues like blossom end rot. Water when the top inch feels dry to the touch. This usually means watering every day or every other day, depending on the weather and the size of your container. Water deeply, ensuring the entire root ball is moistened. Deep watering encourages the roots to grow deeper, making the plant more resilient. Tomatoes are hungry feeders and need plenty of nutrients to produce a bountiful harvest. Use a balanced liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks. This provides essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are crucial for healthy growth and fruit production. Pinch off any side shoots, also known as suckers, that grow between the main stem and branches. Removing these suckers helps the plant focus its energy on producing fruit rather than excess foliage. This directs the plant's energy towards producing fruit, leading to larger and more flavorful tomatoes. Watch out for pests like aphids and whiteflies. These tiny insects can cause significant damage by sucking the sap from the plants and spreading diseases. Remove them by hand or use insecticidal soap. Regularly inspect your plants and act quickly at the first sign of infestation to keep your tomato plants healthy and productive. Section 5, From Vine to Table Harvesting Your Homegrown Bounty. Harvesting your own tomatoes is a joy. There's something incredibly satisfying about picking a fruit that you've nurtured from a tiny seedling into a plump, juicy tomato. Tomatoes are ripe when they're fully colored and slightly soft to the touch. This is the perfect time to pick them, ensuring they are at their peak flavor and juiciness. Twist them gently to remove them from the vine. This method helps to avoid damaging the plant, allowing it to continue producing more delicious tomatoes. Enjoy your homegrown tomatoes fresh from the vine. Add them to salads, sandwiches, or simply eat them as a snack. The taste of a freshly picked tomato is unmatched. Use them in sauces for a burst of flavor. Homegrown tomatoes can elevate any dish, making your meals more vibrant and tasty. Growing your own tomatoes is easier than you think. Even if you have limited space, you can grow them in containers or small garden beds. With a little care and attention, such as regular watering and occasional pruning, your tomato plants will thrive and produce an abundance of fruit. You'll be enjoying the fruits of your labor in no time. Happy gardening. Remember, the key to a successful harvest is patience and consistent care.